Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name's Abdul Kabiir Perdana from 3BC class, and in this video I am going to review a journal article. The title is Going Virtual: The Impact of COVID-19 on Internships in Tourism, Events, and Hospitality Education. This journal article is written by Min Kyung Park, PhD, and Tina Jones, MS, from School of Sport, Recreation, and Tourism Management, George Mason University. This journal is the Journal of Hospitality and Tourism Education, volume number 33 and issue number 3. This journal was published on April 6, 2021. Abstract: by interviewing a small group of interns and site supervisors to understand how virtual internships were conducted in the aftermath of the current COVID-19 pandemic crisis. This study studied virtual internship practices and adaptation to changes brought on by the present COVID-19 pandemic crisis. The study's findings shed light on virtual internships in a number of ways. Overall, well-planned and designed virtual internships, similar to traditional fieldwork, can be an empowering learning experience that allows students to maximize on their practical talents while integrating classroom learning experiences to real-world managerial scenarios. The benefits and challenges of virtual internships as seen by student interns were also highlighted in the study. The study's ramifications were discussed, as well as ideas for future research. Introduction: the tourism, events, and hospitality higher education system must adjust to the present pandemic's changes by moving away from traditional classroom locations and toward online courses. This move has ramifications for many parts of student learning environment, including field experience courses and student internships programs. While internship positions declined across the board in the spring, the travel and tourism sectors saw a 92% drop since March 2020. Due to economic restrictions or the inability to convert to an online format, many organizations have stopped their internships programs. Internships and practicums in events and hospitality programs in the United States had to be converted to virtual internships and practicums. Objective: the objective of this study is to assess virtual internship practices among student interns and site supervisors during COVID-19. One of the objectives of this research was to learn how virtual internships were carried out. Methods: the internship program under investigation in this study is a 12 credit academic course that incorporates 400 hours of supervised practical practice at a volunteer or paid site chosen by the student. There are organizations and corporations from the public, private, and non-profit sectors represented on the site. Student interns are supervised and advised by a teaching member. This is in addition to the site supervisor's responsibilities, which include teaching, providing directions or tasks, offering feedback, monitoring, and evaluating the student intern at their location. Multiple tools are used to assess student learning outcomes, including the intern's weekly reflective report, a special project that the intern takes ownership of and completes with minimal supervision, two site supervisor evaluations, a final portfolio, and an oral presentation at the end of the internship. Results. According to the survey results, more students said they gained new abilities that they would not have gained if the internship had been on site than those who did not. The site supervisor's view on the acquisition of new skills through the virtual internship experience were similar to those of the student interns. Half of the students believe that a virtual internship was just as good as an on site internship in terms of preparing them for work, while the other half disagreed. Conclusion. By interviewing and polling a small number of interns and site supervisors, the study tried to understand how virtual internships were performed in the aftermath of COVID 19. Virtual internships have certain issues, such as a lack of personal touch or personal contact, Zoom fatigue, lengthy screen time, frequent emails, and feedback delays. Due to their heavy reliance on digital technology. Another difficulty for virtual internships is to give more networking chances, as networking is one of the most valuable benefits interns can gain from their internships, particularly for interns with little provisional contacts. Interns who can gain online management experience through a virtual internship will have an edge in the job market, especially as contingency-free corporate operations are projected to stay longer and spread even after the epidemic. I think that's all of my presentation. Thanks for watching and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.